Today, we're here to talk about a more serious problem with your Jeep. This is a serious mechanical issue that affects so many thousands of you JK, JL, and JT owners, especially as you and your Jeep get much older and much more use. Now we know this is a serious issue, and this issue is saggy door pockets. Now there's no need to be embarrassed to ask for help, because help is there. A cure is available, and that's the OE-Plus Door Pockets from Unofficial Use Only. Tools used for this job is we have a couple different panel tools. The plastic panel tool worked best to open things up. The metal panel tool worked best to pop those panels off. Then we have a ratchet, an extension, a 10mm socket, then a T30 and a T20 Torx bit, needle nose pliers, and then a drill and a 5/16 drill bit. All right, now the first thing we need to do is empty your pockets out of any junk that you may have in there. Now on your front doors, or if you have your two-door, it's the only doors, you're gonna pull your handle back and get right in here on this little panel back here. The factory calls it a potato chip. And we're gonna pop that right out of there. And you're gonna see a Torx bit. Now behind that panel, we've got a T30 screw. And we're just gonna pull that out. Now below the armrest, there's two more of those T30 screws. Then if we lift our saggy door nets, you'll see two more screws, and they take a T20 bit. Now we're going to pull out our plastic panel. We're going to slide our panel tool in, and we want to find our door clips. And then we're going to pry up on our door clips. And we just want to work our way down along each one of those clips. Now once you have all those clips popped out, we can grab our panel and just kind of give it a wiggle up. Okay, so now we have these two cables right here. Your top one's your door lock cable, your bottom one's your door latch. Now on our door lock cable, it just pops in place. So we can grab the cable and give it a pop, it comes out. And then we align the door lock with our fingers, and then the little barrel will come out. Now we want to take some needle nose pliers, and we can squeeze these tabs together and then pull the body out. And then we pull it back far enough that our cable slips out that little slot, and then we're going to pop the barrel out of the handle. Then we have our electrical connector. We're going to pop that open. Now you can depress that black tab and separate them. I find it easiest just come in with a small screwdriver, and we're going to come right in on the bottom side, lift the tab up, and then you can pop them apart. Now if we look at the back of this panel, all along the edge, you're going to see these plastic welds, and they're what hold the trim panel on, and that holds your saggy net in place. So we're going to take a 5/16 drill bit, and we're going to drill each one of those out. So say goodbye to saggy door nets and say hello to Unofficial Use Only Door Pockets. We can flip it around and you'll see all these studs sticking up. They're going to line right up with our new holes we drilled in. And we'll push them through. And we'll open up our fastener kit. You've got all these cool little locking washers. And we'll set them right down on a stud. And then you want to grab a 10 mil socket with an extension. You just do them by hand, just push them all the way down. All right, now this is a side note that only affects those who have the early sets of these door pockets. You'll see two different size lock washers. You're gonna use the big ones. The little ones are in case you have a placement issue where you just can't get the big ones in place. We found that all the big ones fit, and we've heard through the grapevine that unofficial use will just be going to the big ones from here on out. All right, our electrical connector goes back together. Then we push that lock down. Then we have our door latch cable. Slide the barrel in, pivot, and then snap that in place. Now we can take our door panel. We're gonna hook the top edge in, and let's slide it down in. And now we just wanna line up all our pins with their holes. And then we're gonna grab our door screws and reinstall them. And remember our caveat. Power tools are great to pull hardware out, but don't use them to put hardware back in. And then we can grab our potato chip, and that's gonna snap right back into place. And the front panel's done. And now the backs are almost the same. We're gonna open that latch, get in there, pop out that potato chip. Whoa, there it goes. And that's gonna take a T30 bit. Then we have one T30 screw here under the armrest. And then for our T20 screws, we have one right here. And then if we lift this saggy door pocket out of the way, I'm sorry, it's just wrong.
Brother, what's that?
So now we need to move our saggy door pocket. Ugh. And pop that lower screw out. And then just like our front door, we're gonna grab our panel, pry it out a little bit, find where our panel pins are, get right in there, and just like the fronts, once we have them apart, slide these guys up, and then we have those same two cables on the back. And out comes our door panel. All right, now just like the front, the rear door also has all these little plastic welds that you need to drill out. And we're gonna use that 5/16 drill bit. Now we're gonna take our unofficial use only door pocket, flip it around, and we're gonna push it right up through those holes. Then we're gonna grab our clips, and just for the heck of it, we're gonna throw a couple of these small ones in, but don't worry, you don't have to worry about that with yours. In goes the barrel, then we're gonna pull, push in. A little bit harder for us to show you on the back door because everything's so tight. But it's the same as what we showed you on the front door. So we're gonna hold the panel out, slip the top down in place, then start lining our pinholes up. So there you have it, the unofficial use only replacement door pockets, the cure for your saggy door net syndrome. And as you can see, the procedure wasn't too bad. So ask your Jeep mechanic if the UUO replacement door pockets are right for your Jeep.
I was starting to think there's no fixing my saggy nets. Had me pretty embarrassed. Till my mechanic told me about the door pockets from unofficial use only. It was a quick and easy process, had me feeling confident that I'd recommend it for anyone.
Brothers and sisters, the great tightening is among us. We don't have to live with stretchy nets anymore. Unofficial use only has changed things for me.
Before UUO, I didn't have any confidence. I didn't want to go wheeling anymore because I didn't want my friends to see my saggy nets. Plus my wife stopped talking to me. But after installing the unofficial use only door pockets, my confidence went through the roof. I went wheeling again. I didn't have to worry about people seeing saggy nets at all. Now my wife still doesn't talk to me, but whatever.
Now, of course, we have them here at Northridge 4x4, so hit that link down in the description box below and get a set on its way to you. Thanks for watching today. This has been a public service announcement for Northridge 4x4.